Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel.
This is where we redeem our miserable lives. It's time to start.
And welcome to the Documen-Tree. Episode 1. We're going to start this series off with Icarus. This series can run through many games, many genres, and it has no ending. We're starting with Icarus, Tier 1 under the Tech Tree. We will be doing every tier, as well as having many tabs under the Talent Tree. We're going to start it off here under the Tech, Tier 1. This is a brand new character. You start off with your character crafting. It's just a helmet. There's no way to craft it. It just sits there. You start off being able to craft already your stone axe and your stone pickaxe. Going from there, you can get a wood spear or a bone spear for hunting, as well as when you do start hunting, you're going to need your stone knife, as every animal you kill, you're going to need to skin for the leather, fur, and meat. Again, you can upgrade your stone knife to a bone knife. What upgrading these will do is increase the durability and most likely damage from your bone spear. The stats are not available for that. They may be when you craft them, but right now we're just going over the tech tree. Moving on from that, you have your repair hammer, maintain structures against the wrath of Icarus. That includes all of Mother Nature's elements and animals. Animals such as bears and wolves, any predators will destroy your wooden houses. And it doesn't take long. You're going to need this repair kit. Moving on from that, you can upgrade to your building upgrade tool. Improve structures without tearing them down. That would be awesome. I'm assuming maybe you can go from a wood house to a stone house without having to tear it down. Let me know down in the comments if you've experimented what you can and can't do with this building upgrade tool. Here we have the water bomb. It is coming soon. We already know that there is previously required talents. So when we do get that, I will return to tier 1 and we will go over exactly what the water bomb does. Alright, and after that you have your wood bow, your stone arrow, and your bone arrow. Doesn't stop there. After your bone arrow you get a flare arrow, a fire arrow, or a poison arrow. To get any of these, obviously you're going to have to be upgraded. So your bone arrow, you need level 5, your poison arrow 15, and your fire arrow level 20. Jumping on back here to the left, we can take a look at our campfire, which also turns into a fire pit, a larger pit for cooking and heating, and your bedroll. This is where you can sleep, and it also gives you a spawn location. So you're going to want that as soon as possible, which means you're going to have to be hunting, as it requires fur and leather. So you're either crafting a wood spear or a wood bow before you're even looking at the bedroll. As well as the campfire, the fire whacker, yes, the fire whacker, quickly beats out fires. Fires will also absolutely demolish your whole creation of a house and everything around it. So put out your fires. Alright, moving on to your torches here. You have your rag torch, your floor torch, and your wood torch. Torches are great at night. You're going to need it if you're wandering around at night at all. Then you get into healing. Your basic bandage, suitor kit, and your heat bandage for your frostbite. This is just for minor wounds, and this is a basic medical kit for healing wounds. As I said, this one's for treating frostbite. You also have an anti-poison and anti-parasitic treatment, blood thinner, and antibiotics. So all of this requires level 5. Everything actually above here requires level 5. Right now in this beta, they're really just trying to get you to survive the elements of the storms and build. There's not really an objective. This is September 2021, beta weekend number 2. It's just getting started. Let me know if you guys have ever needed to use this stuff yet. I mean, other than the bandages and maybe the anti-parasitic, but have you had to use the anti-poison or the antibiotics, blood thinner? Keep in mind that anything that's attached to this middle line here, you can upgrade right from the start. So if you want to come right over to your wood pile and upgrade it, feel free to do that. You want to come right and start at your small wood crates or your medium wood crates, feel free to do that. You won't be able to do the medium until level 5, but you can upgrade you can craft a small wood crate right from the start. Keeping in mind that any storms will destroy this thing pretty quick, so you're going to want to build a house first anyways. Moving on from that, you do indeed have your wood pile, your stone pile. You're going to need that. You can't put any of your wood and stone in your crates. I mean, you probably can, but it'll fill up that inventory pretty quick. Now we're getting into the first set of building. Your thatch beam, thatch floor, thatch wall, ramp, roof, and railing. That's your beginning initial buildings. You can build a house with all of this stuff, and moving from that, your wall, you can create a door, an angled wall, or a window. Your floor, you have a trap door, easily crafted floor piece with a hole for a trap door as well as the door for it. And in your roof, you have the corner roof, the stairs, and the ladder. Upgrading from your thatch, you can start chopping down trees with your axe and just use the logs. You get your wood beam, your wood floor, wood wall, wood roof and ramp, and wood railing, as well as everything that I just mentioned, just upgraded on the bottom here, made out of logs. So very important, like I said, weather and animals will absolutely destroy everything that you've worked so hard to build very fast. So upgrading this wouldn't hurt in the early game. Really, right now in beta weekend 2, that's what they want us to do, is experiment with building. When the game does release, I think that we're going to be traveling from planet to planet, taking certain materials. I'm not sure how often we're going to have to come back to each planet, how big you're going to be building bases on each planet. But for now, we're having some fun with it. This was Tier 1 of Icarus, Episode 1 of the Documen-Tree. We're going to dive deep into Tier 2 in Episode 2 of the Documen-Tree, where it is substantially longer. We get into steel, iron, water skins, skinning and taxidermy, shovels and fishing, and we get right into armor. We got cooking stuff up here. Looks like we get our carpentry bench, our masonry bench, and then we do get to upgrade our house again, as well as building the inside with nice interior wood. Alright, so we will be going through Tier 2 in Episode 2. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss it. Let me know down in the comments if you have any tricks about the stuff we went over today. I definitely want to know what you guys think about the water bomb, what you think it's going to do. Obviously, fires is a big thing. It's got to have something to do with that. It could be pretty handy, and it's something that you can craft right off the start in the game, although it does require previous talents to be known, and who knows what level it's going to require you to need. Alright guys, well, thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching this one. If you did like it, make sure you like the video, and don't forget to say hi down in the comments. We'll catch you in the next one.